and Brother Bryce Branch for further details and further information. It's also a clothing giveaway. We've got clothes. Clothes, coats, shoes, sneakers, hats, bags, and more coming. So we're thankful that God has given us to be able to give back. We thank God because he didn't have to do it. So we thank God for that endeavor. Please, 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 volunteers are still needed. Please see Minister Figueroa and Brother Bryce Branch. Also on December 9th, Second Ecclesiastical Jurisdiction of Eastern New York presents a holiday social from 7 to 11 p.m. at the Citadel Cafe, 105-107 Barbie Street. The keynote speaker is our pastor, Pastor John MacArthur. The host is Bishop Highsmith. $55 per person. We're going. We're going. The night will be filled with a delicious dinner, fun and games, a free raffle giveaway, worship, live music, and good cheer. And one thing about True Gospel, we love a good time. We love a good time. So we're going to go and be in support of our pastor and this endeavor. So please see Minister Liz regarding information for tickets, as well as our Sister Tamika MacArthur. See them regarding ticket information immediately following service. Make sure you're tuned in for our Bible studies, 8 p.m. on Wednesday night. Also, make sure you're tuned in for our prayer, 6:30 a.m., 20 minutes of prayer and power. Happy birthday to Cody Bovain. He celebrated his birthday this week, as well as Lottie Dottie Taylor. That's Brittany. Sorry. Brittany Ladette Taylor. Happy birthday to everyone celebrating their birthdays. May you live long and celebrate life. Please keep in prayer our brother Frank Foxworth, Teresa's dad. He's in surgery as we speak. Also keep in prayer Sister Kendra Belton's mom, as well as Sister Mitchell's mom. And anyone you don't see present, please keep our sick and our shut-in Sister Mildred. Keep her in your prayers today as well. If you don't see someone, just check on them. Just ask, how you doing today? At this time, we'll be led further in the service by our pastor, Pastor John MacArthur.
Clap your hands for the Lord, everybody in this room. I said clap your hands for the Lord, everybody in this room. He kept us another week, and we are excited about what the Lord is doing for us. Anybody ready for God? Anybody? Come on, open your mouth. Open your mouth, believers all over this room. Come on. Come on, open your mouth, believers all over this room. Come on. Yes, Lord. Lift your hands to the Lord. Lift your hands to the Lord. Build your hopes on things eternal. Oh, to God's changing hand. Build your hopes on things eternal. Oh, to God's unchanging hand. What I love about God, Tamika, is that he doesn't change. He is always the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. He is faithful. He's never fickle. You never have to figure out who he is. If he's there, God is always consistent. He's always reliable. He always comes through right in the nick of time. God is a God who is always faithful, even to an unfaithful people. Is there anybody in this room that can say, I was unfaithful to him, but he was faithful to me? Yeah. How do I know that? Because he gave me breath. He gave me life. Even when I was dead wrong, he still provided. He still made a way out of no way. And that is why I build my hope on things eternal. You got a hold of God's unchanging hand. I came to tell somebody this morning while we were in worship, the Lord said to me, Minister Liz, he said to me, he said, MacArthur, this is a ripping and a reaping season. I said, God, what do you mean a ripping and a reaping? He said, before you can reap anything, I got to rip you from some mindsets. I got to rip you from some cycles. I got to rip you from some people that you've been attached to for a long time. So you can't just dance about reaping before you allow God to rip. Is this a word here today? Is this a word? No, God is ripping some things from you. That's why it shouldn't bother you no more. You're going to ask yourself, why are there some things that's still bothering me? Because I fell for God to rip it. When God rips it, he removes it. He removes it. He removes the sting of it. I don't know who needs to hear that. Is there anybody, their words still sting you? God is trying to move the sting out of it. Yeah. We may not dance today. It's okay. It's okay. Listen, but we're going to grow today. I'm telling you this. It's a ripping season because it's a reaping season. And you got to understand that everybody in your life can't go. And guess what? Some of you can't go. Some of your mannerisms can't go. Some of our fickleness can't go. So this is I heard the Lord say before December 1st, you got to make up your mind. Strings. You got to make up your mind. You got to make up your mind. See, I don't pay Minister Marcella to say those things about me. My life speaks for it. Because I'm faithful when you're not faithful. I'm on my post when you're not. Because guess what? My yes will not be compromised. What I love about this, Roxanne, is that God doesn't give me breaks. He gives me a moment to breathe, but go back in. He don't give you breaks. You don't get to take, I don't know about nobody else. I don't get to take 3 weeks off. I don't get to say, well, you just pray for me because I got to get. No, God gives me breath to breathe. He said, breathe, MacArthur. I know it's a lot, but just breathe. Just inhale, exhale. But you can't move your feet. I'm talking to people that move their feet today. God is saying, put your feet back where it belongs. This is a word. You got to get your fire back for your yes. I didn't say for church. I said you have to get your fire back for your yes. I got to get my fire back for what I told God I was going to do. Because you're nothing without your word. Am I saying something in this room? You're nothing without your word. So guess what? Complaining should not be your issue. Complying should be your obedience. We get ready to do something. It's called tithing. You know why? Because church is, you ready for this? Church is not about money. It's about obedience. I've been in prayer all week. Listen, we're hanging with people who are cursed. And I don't know about nobody else, but last Sunday, God rested on us. He met us. There was an afterglow of his will. Kamaya, why is that? Because the curse of all of us who weren't tithing was lifted. I heard the Lord say, do it again. You want to know why your money's stuck? Because your hope is not built on things eternal. They're built on things that you see. Anybody ever, okay, I'm getting ready to tell my business. Anybody ever been in a place of discipline with your money, but you trying to swap money from one account to the other account because you got to make sure it's $5 in this account to make sure it's 10? Okay. Let me talk to the online people, because maybe the people here don't understand. No, guess what? It shouldn't be a swap when there's a discipline. Am I saying something? If I manage my money correctly, there should never be a swap of $5 from this account to make up for the overdraft of this account before it hit that $35. Am I saying something in this room? There has to be. So guess what I'm doing? I'm lifting my hands right now and say, Father, give me discipline over the money that you give me. You gotta lift your hands one more time, because somebody said it real low. Somebody said it real low. I'm trying to say, Father, give me discipline over the money that you gave me. Y'all not saying it. Y'all not saying it, because see somebody here getting ready to ask somebody for $20 after service. No, lift your hands. Lift them high. Everybody, lift them high. Like I'm getting ready to give you a prophecy about a husband. Lift them high. See, because you can't want marriage if you don't have discipline. Because marriage is discipline. Marriage, no, relationships is discipline. And if you're not ready to tell somebody where you are, you're not ready for a boo. See, when you're in a relationship, you got to check in. I can't get nobody to say nothing to me. See, you want a boo, but then when your boo say where you at, where I'm at, no, we go together. Am I saying no? Am I saying something to somebody in this room? No. When you have a relationship, we go together. So I have a right to ask you where you are when I have not heard from you in 5 hours. I can't get nobody to say nothing to me in this room. So guess what? Same thing with a relationship is the same thing with God. You got to check in with God, because God is saying, I ain't heard from you. Lift your hands. Say, Father, I'm checking in today. Give me discipline with the monies that you gave me. Yes, did you hear the last part? You gave me. Because I'm nothing without him. I'm on jobs that I don't have degrees for, but I got favor for. I'm walking in rooms, shaking hands with people that I don't have degrees for, but I have favor for. So why am I going to mess that up? By not disciplining myself. Is there anybody in this room that says, I'm tired of, see, some people ain't tired, Bryce. Anybody here tired of borrowing money? Let me talk to somebody on this, on here. Let me talk to somebody on this live here today, because aren't you tired of making up a conversation that all you really want is money? How you doing?